if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail or the description and or the title, we're reviewing the WLA motorcycle with a combat sidecar. Yes, my friends, this is the awesome Brickmania kit. Retails for a whopping $50, but we got this. If you were unfortunate enough to not get it when it came out, oh, that's a Battle of the Bulge U.S. Rifleman, by the way, but it came in the Overlord Bricks book. Dave, why don't you open that up, and we'll take a little bit closer look inside of that while we stare at the awesomeness of the motorcycle. This motorcycle is very, very cool, and I'm lucky enough to own one. I really wish we owned more, and we're going to build more. Don't you worry, guys, but it is very, very cool. So this is the beautiful, beautiful page it comes in Overlord Bricks, and there it is, being shown off. And then we also have the model there. Flip over one page, just one page. Don't give too much because we don't want. Yeah. But see, I guess that's how you build the sidecar. But see, they have instructions and everything. And what you do is you go into this, which is in the actual list for the pieces. But you get your pieces there and you build it out of the book and you look at the instructions and everything. So if you have any further questions, leave them in the comment section down below. But that should be, so you go on Bricklink, you search in the piece, so the part number. So if you want part number, so the 30374, and it is the description, and it's black, and then, yeah. So you would get those pieces, and you would get all those pieces. That's not for that, but it's for another build, but you get what I mean. You get the pieces, but, yeah, so let's take one more little close-up of this, and then we'll get to the specs and the history and all that good jazz and stuff, and the awesome minifigure as well. So anyway, yeah. Rolls pretty nice. You gotta have it. Dun, dun. That was blurry. Anyway, but there it is, and let's talk into some specs, Dave. So you haven't said much.
Well, you know, sometimes you can just let the model do the talking. This is the WLA motorcycle Brickmania kit.
Yep.
And believe it or not, this was built by Harley Davidson, and they made them between 1942 and 1952. Made about 90,000 of them altogether. Had a top speed of 65 miles an hour.
Pretty fast.
Had a 25 horsepower engine and got about 35 miles to the gallon. And
pretty good.
The Allies used them primarily without the sidecar. Now the German version, they had their own motorcycle. They use sidecars a bunch.
I wish Brickmania would do a kit of that.
I'm sure they'll get around to it if
I
they
want
haven't
a kit
already.
of that.
But the Allies ordinarily would have not used a sidecar. And they used it for, it rarely ever saw combat, but it was for doing police work, for messengers, for transporting people from...
Maybe even a general here and there?
Yeah.
I don't know, but...
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and actually the Soviet Union, they did this Lend-Lease Act, and they shipped it a lot over to England and Soviet Union and to all the Allies. All the Allies used it, so it was a pretty universal piece of machine.
And highly prized by collectors of World War II memorabilia and whatnot. A great kit. And most of the parts, I think we had most of these parts on hand, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we built some of it. We had a few, like that piece.
Very cool.
A few other pieces, but it's a really cool, unique kit. So what I'll do is I'll flash a few pictures up on screen right now, maybe lasting for about 5 seconds to give a little bit more. But until then, I guess we'll see you on the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah, so be looking out for further Brickmania kits.
What's that?